it's Pete here and I'm back for another daily dose, and today we're looking at same sequence, different hand. So we're going to look at one sequence and look at 5 different hands and discuss how we would actually bid these. Now I wanted to discuss overcalling. So here what's going to happen is the opponent's going to open 1 heart, and how would we bid the following hands? So it's got 1 heart and we have these 5 hands. We've got a 6-card minor with some points, then we've got a 5-5 really strong hand, then we've got a balanced hand with a fair amount of points, then we've got an unbalanced hand with a short heart, and then we've got another one in between. So let's pause the video and try and work out how would you actually bid these different hands. So let's start with hand number 1. How would you bid this? Ace, stiff ace, queen third, king queen third, jack 10 9 to 7. So here the choices really are, do we want to bid 2 clubs on this? So I think I would bid 2 clubs, but I'm not particularly happy about it because like my club suit's not great. Basically my club suit's not great. But I do have 6 of them and I do have 12 points. So for me this is a 2 club bid, but again I'm a little bit hesitant. I don't think it's clear cut. I think pass is okay, but if you pass you might not be able to get into the auction later. So for me I would bid 2 clubs on this one, but it's not particularly clear. If we move on to hand number 2. 5 1 2 5, and we have 18 high card points. Ace king queen to 5, stiff ace doubleton, ace jack to 5. So how would you bid this one? Well, here you got a couple of different options. So the first option is you can double and then plan to bid your spades, and you might get your clubs into the picture, but if the auction goes like 1 heart, double, 4 hearts, now we just sort of have to do a lot of guesswork about what we actually want to do. But we do have a strong hand, so double's not unreasonable, but it's probably not what I'd do. For me, I would actually just bid 2 hearts Michaels, showing spades and a minor. Now, partner will initially think that we're a weak hand, but we don't actually need to be a weak hand for this. So even if it goes 4 hearts, pass, pass, I can double now to say, hey, I've actually got a good hand. What do you want to do, partner? Or if the auction doesn't proceed like that, but partner just bids 2 spades, then I can just bid 4 spades or bid some more, bid 3 hearts, continue with some strong bid afterwards. But for me, I would start with a Michael's Q bid with basically forcing to game on this hand. You really don't need much from partner to be able to make game. Hand number 3. So here we've got a 4 3 3 on clubs, and we've got 15 high card points. We've got ace third, ace jack third, king jack third, and queen 10 fourth. So here, for me, this is just an easy 1 no trump bid. 1 no trump should be 15 to 18. This isn't a particularly good 15 count, but I really love getting in there and bidding a no trump. It sets you up really well for trying to bid the rest of these hands. What about hand number 4? Here we have a 3-1 5-4, and we have 14 points. Ace queen third, stiff, ace queen jack to 5, jack to 4. What would you bid with this one? Now, here you've got sort of 2 choices, but for me, I don't even think this is particularly close. But most people, I reckon, would bid 2 diamonds, and this is because you've got a 5-card suit and a reasonable hand. But I think there's actually a better bid available. And what I would do is I would double, and this brings partner into the auction a bit more. You're saying I've got at least 3 cards in all the other suits, and I'm happy for you to bid them. So when I've got just a 5-card minor, I much prefer to double and bring partner into the auction and let them choose, rather than just bidding my 5-card diamond suit. Because lots of times you might hit partner with a singleton diamond and won't play very well. Other times clubs is where you want to play. Sometimes partner has 5 spades. Even if partner's only got 4 spades, a 4-3 spade fit is not anything to worry about. So for me, this is a takeout double rather than bidding 2 diamonds. So that was hand number 4. One more point on that is if I had a 5-card major and a 5-4-3-1 shape, I'd overcall my suit, but 5-card minors I much prefer to get in there with a double. Hand number 5, 3-2-5-3, 16 points, King 10 third, Ace Doubleton, Ace King 10 to 5, Queen third. So again, this is another interesting hand. We've got 3 reasonable bids on this one. So you might choose to overcall a no trump, showing 15 to 18 balanced with a heart stopper. You might choose to bid 2 diamonds, showing that you've got a 5-card diamond suit. Or you might choose to come in with a double and say that we've got at least 3 cards in all the other suits. So usually I prefer to get in and bid 1 no trump when I can, because it tells partner your point range, describes your hand pretty well. On this particular hand, I wouldn't actually do it because Ace Doubleton, while it's going to stop the suit, I can't hold up. I don't have any real options for a second stopper. So for me, 1 no trump is usually my go-to option. If I have a choice of do I overcall or do I bid no trumps. But here, I don't particularly like it because Ace Doubleton, you can't really hold up the suit. But it's not unreasonable to bid it. For me, what I would choose to do is, again, a takeout double. Bring partner into the option, find out what their favorite suit is. I would expect that, maybe the option would go 1 spade, double, and if it goes pass and partner bids a spade, and then it goes 2 hearts, then I can double again to say I've got some more points, and I don't actually have 4 spades for you, so that's what my second double would mean there. Or potentially it would go 2 hearts, and my partner doubles saying where do you want to go, and then I would be able to insist on diamonds. Maybe my partner just bids a suit, so there's a few different options there. But this one I feel is pretty close between the 3. I'm not a huge fan of bidding diamonds. Again, it doesn't bring partner into the option that much. I could have a much weaker hand, I could have a more distributional hand. My partner doesn't know as much. Basically, I'm happy for my partner to lead any suit, bid any suit, and I want to work out how do I encourage them the most. 1 no trump is usually a really good strategy for this, but I'm not too keen with just Ace Doubleton heart. So here, I'd lean towards the double, try and suggest playing in a suit rather than in no trumps. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this daily dose, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.